Hello to all of you taking ecology lecture and lab this fall. I'm really excited to reintroduce myself to all of you since I think at this point I might have met all of you. I've been at St. Vincent long enough that I have hopefully met all of you at least once. But anyway, I wanted to send you a short little video explaining the course format before the semester actually starts because you might have talked to your friends about the class, and I'm changing the format pretty dramatically this semester than what I did for the pandemic. So I just wanted you to know in advance before the class. So previously, this class was entirely flipped. We would watch lecture videos, and then we would do in-person stuff. And I'm going back to traditional lecture format. The main reason I'm doing this is that I went over my student evaluations from last year, and a lot of people struggled with keeping up on the videos. A lot of people commented that they ended up watching all the videos like 2 days before every exam. I know I would be the kind of student to do that because I'm a terrible procrastinator. So to maximize the amount of time we have together in the classroom, I'll be going back to traditional lecture style, but only half of the class will be just like traditional lecture with me presenting PowerPoint slides. The other half of class will be me engaging with you in your learning. So we'll be doing in-class activities, interpreting graphs, mostly interpreting graphs, interpreting data, maybe doing coming up with some hypotheses, all related to things that we talked about with the lecture material. And then the other thing that I do with all of my upper division classes is that we have a journal discussion. And so we read primary literature. Sometimes we can read like book chapter excerpts. And that will be a third of the class. We'll be reading some literature, some current literature on ecology, and discussing it. I pick the first four, and then we have four more that is up for you guys to decide what you want to talk about. Last year, we read a paper that was all about the ecology of the books and movie Dune because someone wanted to talk about it. So whatever is related to ecology that you want to talk about, there will be 4 opportunities for you to pick a paper for us to discuss. That's really all I wanted to say in case you were expecting a flipped classroom. We're going to be going back to traditional in-person format. The other thing I wanted to say is since all of you that are in lecture are also in lab, is that this lab will be almost entirely outdoors, except for maybe like 4 of them. If you do not like being outside, I suggest you drop the class because we will be outside a lot, not for lecture, which was another thing I did last year. We were outdoors for the entire class to minimize exposure to COVID. We're going back to indoors for lecture, but we will be outdoors for all of lab. If you do not like being outdoors, I recommend you take one of my other population biology classes. Invertebrate zoology and evolution and systematics are almost entirely indoors. So if you do not like being outdoors, I'll say it again, I really suggest you take those population classes because you will get wet and muddy and maybe get some bug bites. Hopefully not sunburn. I'll bring sunscreen and bug spray, but just wanted to warn you about that. I love being outside though, so I love teaching this class. And that's all I wanted to say, just a short little video. I'm really excited to see you all in person in our assigned classroom on Monday. Bye-bye!